YouTubers, welcome back. Tom Hughes here talking about my new book, The Beast of the Candler Building, Sensational Stories from Atlanta's Past. It's available exclusively at Amazon.com. Just a couple of clicks and you can have this book for yourself. The purpose of this second series of YouTube videos is to give you a taste of the individual sensational stories. And today I'm going to be talking about Silvey Speer. Silvey, as a teenager, was said to be in line to inherit as much as $1 million, which in 1908 was incalculable in today's money. But from her grandfather and father, that's what they said she was worth. Then in 1908, when she was 17, she ran off with her father's chauffeur, 19-year-old Russell Thomas, young man from Atlanta. They went to the courthouse and they got married. They got on a train and headed east. Silvey sent her mother a telegram. The Speers were frantic. But they were very rich. They called the governor of Georgia, Oak Smith. He called his counterpart in North Carolina. The train was stopped in Charlotte. Silvey and Russell were taken off the train to the Charlotte police station. Silvey's mother was on a train from Atlanta, bound for Charlotte to retrieve her daughter. And that's where we're going to pick up the story with my glasses. The usual scrum of local police reporters hanging around in Charlotte were delighted to have quite the story drop in their laps that Monday evening. Silvey pleaded with them not to put them in the papers. "We don't want that cheap sort of notoriety," she said. Good luck with that. The scribe for the Charlotte Observer was borderline overheated. No writer of fiction ever conjured a more beautiful lady for the heroine. She's exquisitely pretty with a rather narrow but intelligent face. Reflecting somehow her beauty was the absolute surrender of herself to the promptings of her early love. There was dash and determination and perseverance in her blue eyes. The young groom, alas, was not as impressive. He was rather nice looking, but not strikingly handsome. His voice was not strong, his nerves were gone, and he sat there smoking, chain-smoking Turkish or some un-American cigarettes. When a reporter suggested that Silvey had been abducted, her blue eyes flashed. The marriage was legal, she said. In Georgia, a woman only had to be 14 years old and she was 17. She stopped talking to the newsmen and sat there waiting for her mother with a face of childlike innocence, but fixed with womanlike determination. What would be the fate of this storybook team of lovers held in Charlotte waiting for Mrs. Speer to arrive? Well, I tell that story in The Richest Girl in Atlanta, which is one of the sensational stories from Atlanta's past, available in this book, The Beast of the Candler Building. Again, I tell you, from Amazon.com exclusively. If you bought the book, liked the book, thank you. Leave a review. If you like the video, click below. Otherwise, stay well, stay safe, stay healthy, and keep reading.